And here we are. I've shut the door. A bit more peace and quiet. How dare the neighbours go into their garden and enjoy the spring weather? Anyway, so as part of the trade that I did with the boys from Blitz, there's a nice pair of binoculars. Now, Blitz or Senior did show me these a few months back. Me being a top vintage and militaria binocular type. No, I'm not. I'm just someone who likes binoculars. But I do know my way around them. And as far as I was aware before, I mean, I do feel free to be corrected at every turn, that individual eyepiece focusing on binoculars is a more sure way of finding that they are military. And the simple reason for that is that there's less chance of these being broken, less mechanisms in them, something along them lines. That's the reason behind it, that the military prefer them, or preferred them. I'm talking about nowadays. And I thought these were a military pair, but whilst I was researching it, talking to Blitz the other month, this came up, and I have another pair upstairs of the same period, Zeiss, same type. Actually, I love Zeiss, the other ones. But anyway, if they have a large adjustment knob, and this knob, I am a knob, sorry. If it's the same sort of size as the backing plate, that means military. A smaller one like this means civilian. I read that on a forum, and that's as far as I'm aware. So individual eyepiece focusing, but I think these are a civilian pair. I mean, you go on these forums, I've put something up on one of the binocular forums, and if you dare presume anything, don't you worry about it, you're told. So we'll see how we go with that one. So these are Carl Zeiss of Jenna. I don't know if you're going to get the name. You can see it there, can you? And they are Telact. And there's a serial number there, 8 times. Now, I've looked on the Zeiss database. These were manufactured around 1913. You might get that there. It's Carl Zeiss Jenna. Now, interestingly, on the front, there's a bit of engraving. We'll start with this side. Can you see that? I'll try and bring it up the camera. It's like a symbol, like a gate. It doesn't say 1971, trust me. It's like a portcullis, and underneath there's some sort of fancy German writing, from, Rom, something like that underneath. You see that? And then PT at the bottom. Over this side, that's quite easy. It has 1914 and 1919, 1914, 1919. So obviously 1919 was the end of the First World War when the Treaty of Versailles was signed. So what do I think they are? Well, obviously I know what they are. Zeiss Telact, 1913. They are probably, or have probably been used in some military formation somehow, pressed into service or private purchase binoculars. And they've been engraved, because the engraving under a small magnifying glass jeweler's loupe looks really old. When me and Mr. Blitz were chit-chatting about whether I was going to trade them off with him, or he was going to trade them off to me, he said, oh, the optics aren't too great. Now, I don't mind having a go looking into binoculars. These look like they have been, someone's been into them, but not, some of them really butchered. These don't look too bad. And looking through them, they're not too bad. A little bit misty. And if you put, like, the best pair of binoculars I've got are 6x30 Swedish NIFE binoculars. You put it against them. The NIFE binoculars are gin clear. These are a bit cloudy. But I just think with them being 111 years old, I'm probably going to leave them alone. I don't think really I should be going into them. They are usable, definitely. You could go out and use them. They're just a bit misty, that's all. And the lenses at the front. They're a bit scratched. But yeah, if anyone's got any thoughts on what they think that the symbols on the front could be, like your portcullis, PT, and from the German writing, focus. See if we get that right up. Can you see it? Hard to tell through this camera whether it's focusing or not. 1914, 1999. Anyone's got any ideas? Probably not. I mean, these things have been, they'll have been handed down and used, and maybe even used through the 1930s and 40s and 50s, who knows. So, one more little video of Stan today, and then I won't be doing one till Sunday. It'll be me in front of the camera. So this is Stan, and I will, of course, see ya.